Okay, so I just watched Disclosure Day, the newest film from Steven Spielberg, and I gotta say, it was everything I expected and more. So, to start off, this was one of my most anticipated movies of the year, just because Steven Spielberg has made some of my absolute childhood classics, such as Jurassic Park, and he was a producer behind E.T. No, he made E.T. and he was producer behind Gremlins, so my hopes were high. Now, at the same time, I didn't really know what to expect since I haven't seen a Spielberg movie in theaters before. But I really have to say that it was something special. Everything from the filmmaking and the cinematography and the way they used the camera, it was really unique and made me feel like this was an expert working at his craft. Also, the music from John Williams was extremely good as well. I mean, the man is over 90 years old and he's still doing music like it's no one's business. So that was something that made me really happy to see as well. When it comes to the acting performances, everyone is good as expected, but the real scene stealer is definitely Emily Blunt. I mean, the way she's able to use her voice and portray so many different emotions, like she's confused but still knows it all at the same time, is really, really impressive. And I would be shocked if she doesn't at least get nominated for her performance in this movie, because it is that good. And she really cements herself as being one of the best that's doing it right now. Some things that uh, were a bit less good about the movie were some of the visual effects were not really as good as I expected it to be. I'm not going to spoil what kind of shots it is, but it looked a little bit weird. And also, some of the character decisions or actions in some scenes were a bit confusing for me. I didn't really understand why they would act like that when there was a lot of other stuff going on that I felt was more important. I think you'll understand if you watch the movie, but yeah, it felt a little bit strange. But at the same time, I see this movie has gotten a lot of criticism that I just don't believe is warranted. I mean, I was hooked from the first scene until the end. I mean, the movie is almost 2.5 hours long, and I'm a part of this young generation that may not have the best attention span, but I was never even tempted to look at my phone throughout this entire movie. I truly mean that it was so interesting. As I said in the beginning, I haven't watched a Spielberg movie in theaters before, but just the way he was able to hook me from the first moment and just keep me hooked until the very end is honestly super, super impressive. Now, it's been a few weeks. It's been 2 weeks actually since I saw this movie in theaters, and I just wanted to sit because I knew I was going to make a video about it, but I just wanted to sit and think about it. And the most interesting thing about this movie is how it plays around with the fact that we deserve to know what's going on, but at the same time, what the consequences of us knowing will actually be. Will it lead to even more chaos if we know than if we don't? And is that worth it in the end? That was very interesting. And I also believe that it's the most important thing to take away from the movie, because we don't really get a clear answer. And I believe that it's up to us as an audience to try and come to our own conclusion. A famous criticism I saw from a film critic where I live is that he wasn't satisfied with the ending of the movie. I won't say what the ending was, but he wasn't satisfied. And I understand what he means because this type of ending can be quite divisive, but I believe that it works so well in this movie. It doesn't give us too much, but it doesn't give us as an audience too little either. And it's a hard balance to keep, but I think Spielberg did it in the best possible way. So overall, I thoroughly enjoyed Disclosure Day, and it's a movie I believe everyone should watch. I gave it a 4 out of 5 on Letterboxd, or about an 8 out of 10. It was really, really good. And yeah, go and watch it. I will try to upload more and try to be consistent. I have a few things planned that I think will be very interesting. So yeah, stay tuned for that. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next one. And I can already spoil that it will be a Supergirl review because I'm watching it on Friday, which is tomorrow when I record. But yeah, see you later.